Hello, this is Travis with Integrity Cleaning Systems coming to you with another stain removal video, and today we're going to focus on makeup. And whether this is from your teenage daughters doing their makeup on the carpet in front of their mirror in their bedroom instead of using the bathroom like my daughters do, or if this is because it's Halloween coming up and you're just getting some makeup on the carpet, I want to show you how to do that. And remember the one premise I have. I'm going to show you stain removal techniques that are going to give you the best chance at getting the stain out without damaging the fiber or setting the stain. A lot of the things I see on YouTube videos can do both of those things. Some of them have you scrubbing across the carpet with a little hand brush, which can fray the tip of the fiber, cause tip blooming, which will permanently distort the fiber, or using really advanced chemistry and aggressive chemistry that can actually set the stain and create a situation where the carpet's going to attract more soil to it very quickly. So what I want to do is show you techniques that neither of those will happen but still give you a decent shot at getting the spot out. Now, if these techniques do not work, what I recommend is calling a professional. If you happen to live in the greater Phoenix area, I'd be happy to help you. If you're watching this video from someplace else in the country, find a professional carpet cleaner who can do the job right and save your carpet as opposed to creating a permanent stain or damaging the fiber. So let's get straight into it on how we're going to remove the makeup. Okay, so what I'm going to be using for this example is I've got myself a little spoon, not a sharp edge, that's why a spoon's important. I got some isopropyl rubbing alcohol. You can also use something like a goof off in this situation. I got some fresh water, and I've got a couple spotting towels. Now, the first step to ever removing any spot is to get rid of any of the excess that you can that's not already in the fiber. Okay, if you have paint, you want to scoop the excess paint off. If it's a spaghetti spill, scoop up the spaghetti and as much as the marinara sauce that's not already in the fiber. In this case, because we're dealing with makeup, I've got mascara here. It's pretty much all already in the fiber. This is some lipstick, pretty much all already in the fiber. Now this is some foundation and it hasn't quite dried yet, but you can see there's just a little bit of a glob on top. So if this was fully dry, what I would do is take the spoon and I just press down and try to break it up and then get rid of any chunks that I can. Since this is still a little bit wet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the spoon, I'm just going to scoop across the top of the fiber to pick up as much as I can. Now you don't want to press down and push it into the fiber, you just want to go along the surface. And removing this makes it easier to do the spot removal because this isn't something that you have to try to remove with chemistry, which can make the process more complicated. So once you get rid of the debris, the next thing you want to do is get as much out as you can with just using water. Okay, you want to use as little bit of chemistry as possible. I'm going to dip my towel in the fresh water. Now what you don't want to do is ever rub across the fiber, because when you rub across the fiber you can actually fray the tips and cause tip blooming. So what I'm going to do is to each spot, I'm just going to come in, I'm just going to press down and hold it and see if we get any transfer of the spot to the towel. We're getting a little bit, right? Now what you can do is you can slightly massage it. You don't want to rake across it, but just to massage the fibers like this, you'll get a little bit more transfer. Now once the transfer stops to the towel, then you've done as much as you can with just the fresh water. My cat wants to join in on the party here. Sorry about that. We're just going to keep going though. Boo, stay down. So you just massage the fiber. Okay, now we're not getting any more transfer, so that's as much as the lipstick as I'm going to get out without the chemistry. We're going to come over to the foundation. Getting a little bit of transfer. Massage the fiber just a little bit. So I've got two cats. The one you just saw is a Boo. We've also got a big black cat named Mimos. We got two dogs. Molly, we've had for a long time, and my wife works for AAWL, Arizona Animal Wildlife League, where she rescues dogs. And she found a Chihuahua that she just fell in love with. We named him Johnny Cash. So we got 4 animals that are dedicated to helping me learn spot removal techniques and carpet repairs. Okay, now that's just about as much of the foundation as we're going to get out before we go to chemistry. Do a little bit of the mascara. Get a little bit of transfer there. Not too much on the mascara. Mascara is actually one of the harder ones to get out. Still going with fresh waters. I'm still getting transfer. You know, my videos are longer than a lot of other people's because I actually show it in real time so you can see what you'll be going through. And the key here is to take your time. Do not rush this. Okay, in just a second we're going to go to the alcohol. Now, anytime you're using a solvent, whether it's isopropyl alcohol or goof off or anything else, it's extremely important. Never apply it directly to the carpet. On your carpet you have a layer of glue between two backings of the carpet, and a solvent will break down that layer of glue and cause something called delamination, which can permanently affect your carpet and cause ripples in it and cause fiber loss, premature wear. So I applied a little bit of the alcohol directly to the towel. I'm pressing it in at first. Boo, you're going to join us again? Come here, buddy. They probably can't see. Like I said, it's okay to massage the fiber, just don't rake across it. Now this one we might not get all the way out. Okay, we're going to go to a rinse step now and see if we get any more transfer with just the water. You always want to rinse every so often to get any residue out, and then we'll come back to the solvent and see if we get any more out. So all I'm doing is I'm just dipping the towel in the water and massaging the carpet to rinse out any of the solvent that's still in there. Okay, at this point I got as much out as I can with the alcohol. So we're going to go to something, it's just a different solvent. It's like goof off. If it stops responding to one chemistry, you can try another, but the same rules apply. Don't apply it directly to the fiber. And we'll see if this causes any more transfer to the towel. One thing to keep in mind, getting a little bit more transfer now, some stains are not going to come out with at-home spotting. And it's important to resist the urge to get real aggressive or to do something else with it where you can actually damage the fiber. Now, one of the benefits to a professional is we have the ability to flush the carpet with our truck mounted system, so we can use a little bit more advanced chemistry, we can get a little bit more aggressive because we're able to flush it out of the carpet, which as a homeowner you really don't have the ability to do. So if you can't get the stain out yourself, so you're still getting a little bit of transfer, that doesn't mean a professional can't get it out as long as you don't use the wrong chemistry and set the stain. Okay, now as you can probably tell, the foundation came out. The red, you can still see just a little bit right here, right? Just a faint amount. And the black, you can still see just a little bit. Now these will probably lighten up as the carpet dries because the moisture makes everything a little bit darker. So at this point, what you would need to decide once this dries is, did you get enough out where the appearance is tolerable to you, or do you need to call a professional to get the rest of it out? But utilizing these techniques will make sure that the pro can get it out when they come out and not set the stain and not damage the fiber in the process. So take your time, use the right steps, gives you the best shot at removal, and if you can't get it all out yourself and it bothers you enough, bring in a professional and they can fix it for you. Have a great day.